To my channel, and here I'm going to show you how to construct a polygon of any number of sides um, using the general method. Though I've done this kind of construction before, but I have another form of doing it. Instead of repeating the arcs on the circle using the compass. So this construction involves the giving of the diameter of the circle to construct this particular polygon. So I'm going to make 3 videos for this particular form of constructing a polygon. So we are going to construct a 5-sided polygon, that's a pentagon, a 6-sided polygon, that is hexagon, and 7-sided polygon, that is heptagon. So we are given a diameter of the circle as 70 millimeters. Diameter of the circle is 70 millimeters. Um, so what we need to do is to take 35 millimeters as the radius of the circle. Don't forget that this is still general method, but another way that you can construct it. So I've taken 35 millimeters and putting it at this point on the paper. I'm going to draw a circle like this. Okay. So we have the circle drawn. Okay. So drawing the circle, so I'm going to draw horizontal line through the center or the center of this circle. So it goes like this, and also to this side. Now, since we are constructing a 5-sided polygon, that's a pentagon, we are going to divide this line into 5 equal parts. So we have done something similar to this, something like this before, but I'm showing you another way that you can construct it instead of using a compass to make the arcs on the circle. So we are dividing this line, the diameter of the circle, we are dividing it into 5 equal parts since we are constructing a pentagon. So this is 1, 2, so this is 3, this is 4, and then this is 5. So then we are joining the last point with the end of the diameter of the circle. So it goes like this. Okay, so then we are going to draw a line parallel to this line on each of this point. So if I set my set square like this in the ruler, so I move to the next point and I draw a line from here to here, and then moving to this point and I draw a line from here. Okay, so moving to this point, so we draw a line, and then moving to this point and draw a line. Okay. Alright, so if I number this point, so if I just say this is point 0, so this is point 1, this is point 2, this is point 3, so this is point 4, and this is point 5 here. Okay, so now, so as I said that we are constructing a pentagon, that is a 5-sided polygon. So what we need to do next now is to put in point of our compass at this point 0, and we extend to point 5 on the line. So we draw an arc. So the arc goes from here to here, and we also draw it. Down from here too. So we draw it down. Then I'll put at this point 5 here. At point 5 here. So from point 0, so we draw an arc here to make this arc. So to make this arc here, and we draw it. So from 0 up to make this arc. Okay, so what we are going to do now, since we are constructing a pentagon, so we are going to draw a line from this point. If I call this point, I call it point P, and this point I call it point Q. Okay, so we are going to draw a line from the point of intersection of the arcs at this point P, passing through point 2 and meeting the circle somewhere here. We do the same thing from point P passing through point 4. So what I want to say is that you want to construct this pentagon, so you have to draw a line from point P passing through the even numbers, that is point 2 and point 4 for a pentagon. Point 2 and point 4 for a pentagon. So look at the way I'm going to do it. So from point P here now, I will draw a line from point P, so passing through point 2 like this, and then I will draw a line from point P passing through point 4, so for a pentagon. So if I draw like this, passing through point 4 and meeting the circle at this point. So I will also do the same thing from point Q. So I will draw a line from point Q, so passing through point 2. So passing through point 2 and meeting the circle at a point here like this. So then I will draw from point 2 again, so passing through point 4 and meeting the circle at a point like this. So instead of using a compass, so you can just use this method. So what are the points that we have on this circle? So we have this point, so I call this point here, so I'll call it point A, so it's one of the points, and I call this point here, I call it point B, so this is point B. So where this line that we drew from Q meet the circle, so this is point B here, and where this line that we drew from point Q passing through point 4 made the circle, I will call this point C. And then, so where the line that we drew from P passed through point 4, so I'm meeting the circle at this point, I will call it point G. Okay, so where the line that we drew from P again passed through point 2 and meeting the circle at this point, I will call it point E. So we are constructing a pentagon. So if I join this point together, if I join point A, B, point A and B together, I join them together like this. So this is one of the sides of the pentagon. So I join point B and C together, so I have another point here. So if I join point C and D together, like this, so I have another side here. If I join point D and E together, so I have another point here. Okay, so if I join point E and A together, so I have another side here. So this is it. So if you look at it, this is a pentagon. So it's as simple as I've done it here. So let's meet on that of six-sided polygon. That's a hexagon. So I will repeat what I've said here over there, and then we see another form of constructing this circle using general method instead of repeating the arcs severally. Thank you and God bless you.